everyone, it's Spooky Cat. Well, it's Cat and I'm wearing a hat. Haha, in the kitchen. I thought I would do a different thing today. It's Halloween, but we are in still, semi-lockdown tier 1, 2, 3 thingy. Here in Gloucestershire, we're in the lowest tier, but hubby is a vulnerable group, and so we're being very sensible and boring and staying home tonight. But I got inspired by the English Heritage YouTube video, which I will link below, or put a link in below, of how to carve a turnip instead of carving a pumpkin. Because we're in England and I actually like pumpkin soup, so I hate turnips, so I'd rather carve it as a warding of evil spirits away, because I don't want to eat it. And if I was a spirit, I would go, ew, turnip. So here's my turnip. We also have this hulking swede, but we couldn't get 2 turnips of a good size. This was the biggest turnip we could get today from going to the supermarket. So I'm going to take it step by step. I have my tools, which let me just ta-da! Tools as per what they say, which is a turnip, a knife. I've actually got 2, so I can do cut and bottom and top, and then carve inside. A spoon to pull out the stuff, a bird to put stuff in, evil turnip fillings, a pencil to mark stuff, and a craft knife, Stanley knife, cutting knife to carve out the face. So without further ado, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, yep, you can see. So they say to, cut the bottom off so you have somewhere flat to sit it. And then this becomes a small hat for the raven. Oh, how very stylish. So cut the bottom. Cut the bottom. And now you have to cut the top off. You've got to choose which side his face is. So I've made, which side are we doing? He's got lots of eyebrows, you see. He's got eyebrow hairs. I'm sort of thinking I like that side. So I think that's going to be his face. See, like that. So I've got to cut the top off so that that's where the lid, it's the lid of the candle. Keep your fingers out from the knife. I have done that before. It's not fun cutting your fingers. Also, obviously, guys, if you are a minor or you have difficulty, you don't have very good knife skills, get someone to supervise or do the big cutting for you. There is my lid. So he will then sit like that, because it's going to be a he. Here we go. Ta-da! And I'll keep the lid aside. So next thing that they said in the video was to get a different knife. And I think they said like a centimetre space. Now I'm not quite sure what a centimetre space is, so I'm going to just, oh God. I put some fake nails on, and yes, woohoo. Oh, yes, you can see, maybe I need supervision. You don't want to cut through the skin, because this is going to be the outside frame. So if you've ever carved a pumpkin, it's going to be a similar concept. And you don't want to cut through to the bottom, because then the tea light will fall through and you can't move it. So they said that this is sort of like scoring to get the pulp out, but it is a lot. Oh God, don't look at my knife skills. Jesus Christ. I used to be good at this sort of thing. Actually, to be honest, I have never done this before in my life. So I don't think I've actually ever carved a pumpkin either. So this is the first time I've carved any sort of root vegetable of any sort. And what I'll do is I'll show you the start of the scraping process, just to show you how hard it probably is going to be, because I'm expecting it to be tough. And then I will pause and I will come back. Spoon. Oh gosh. There's one piece. Look, I've made a tiny hole. You want to make a hole big enough that you can carve a face in and, oh no, put a tea light in. So I'll pause now and I'll come back as we're going along. Ooh. As you can see, I have enlisted some help because I have silly stick-on nails, which was probably not a good idea, but it's Halloween. So I have enlisted a strong, sturdy man or person, but in this case it is a man, to help dig this out. Let's see how we go in a moment. And we're back and it's done because I didn't do it. So here we go. You can see now the inside of it, and as I have a testing tea light, it fits nicely. Can you see that? The glary light. There we go. So it needs to be low enough that the candle flame can be seen through the face, but not so low that it goes through the bottom. And while I'm going to do the next step, dear sweet hubby is having the fun of the swede. And let me just show you. It's going to take a while. That's what you'll hear in the background. And you'll have to just excuse the no makeup, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just seeing you guys. And I trust you enough that you don't mind seeing me with no makeup on. At least I put a top on. And some jewellery. Anyway, back to it. So, here's his hat. And that lines up with this bit here. Ta-da! Oh, he's so cute. I don't want to make, I think, oh, should I make a single eye? What do you think? Do you think I should make a single eye now? Cyclops eye. It needs to be, this is like his little nose. So, I don't know if you can see, guys, but see, he's got like this, which I was going to use as an eyebrow. And then he's got like a little nose space. So let's make a nose. Obviously, the traditional nose is a triangle. That's easiest with a sharp knife. So we're going to do that. Oh, diamond eyes? Diamond eyes. Is this going to be too hard? It might end up being a lot simpler. Oh, and he's going to have, do I have a cycle? I don't know if you can see the swede just like going everywhere. That's why you have a bowl. And let's put a little mouth on there. And I think he needs to have everything up higher. Everything up higher. So this is fun. This is the fun bit. I'm going to pause again and I will come back in a moment. Don't like turnips and swedes, and the whole house smells like turnips and swedes now. Okay, I've made his little face. You probably can't see anyway, because there we go. Well, you sort of can. Anyway, knife. I was going to use this. I've always used one of these, but dear hubby has suggested one of these. It's got a thinner, sharper knife, blade. So again, please get supervision if you are not old enough to use these, or if you have some physical disabilities or whatever it is that means you shouldn't be using knives on your own. Don't just go and do this on your own, because I'm hoping I don't cut myself. So I'm going to leave one eye. He's going to have one eye. I'm going to do this. Oh, that knife is so sharp. Oh, it just cut through like a knife through a turnip. Instead of a knife through butter. I don't know.
Knife through buttered turnip.
Knife through... Ugh, it's still gross. I hate turnip. Who likes turnip? Make a comment down below if you like turnip. Because I love Brussels sprouts, but my gosh, I cannot get into the whole yuck of turnip. Yuck. Oh, look. Oh no, he's losing his eye.
The horror.
The horror of it all. Okay, right, so then I think what you do is you sort of tidy it up, but like, almost like, like, what is it? Arrow slit. You know, in medieval castles, where the hole on the outside is smaller than the hole on the inside, because it's sort of like diagonally what's-it-itty-doodles. Is that right? You can talk too, you know.
Yeah. So the slot's thinner on the outside and it
Mansplain to me. No.
opens wider on the inside.
Yeah, like that.
So
don't point you with the knife.
Person behind can move about.
Yeah, but there's only a little tiny slit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that with this. I've made my hole right there, hole. But I'm going to make it bigger on the inside so that more light can show through. That's my, I mean, as I said to you, I'm not an expert. I've never done this before in my life. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, if you're clever and you carve this bit here thinner, you could probably do like more interesting stuff. But all I'm doing today is making a little face to ward off the evil spirits that might come at Halloween. And so the only spirits that will come into the house will be ones that we welcome and invite in. Let me know what you are doing for this crazy Halloween, this whole strange environment of Corona lockdown, guys. It's just weird. And I hope everyone is staying safe. And if you are going out, you are wearing masks and hygiene, you know, keeping, washing your hands more often, and, you know, thanks Todrick Hall for the gloves, hair, is it, nails, oh, that song, it's awesome. Anyway, there we go, look, he's half there.
Febreze for me.
Febreze for me, Febreze for me, Febreze for me, Febreze for me. Oh, no, I'll get demonetized. I'm not even monetized in the first place because I have not many people following me. Come, oh, there you go. That's a nice segue. Come watch these videos. Like if you like it. Subscribe if you would like to know when I'm next putting up one, because I'm not always regular. But I am trying. However, I've got news, because I've started doing a master's degree. Now, if I put it out there now, I have to finish it. And yeah, so I'm going back to study. After 15 years, I have gone back to study. And wow. Wow!
What are you studying?
What am I studying? I'm studying heritage conservation, which is like being a curator in a museum. That's the goal. That's the hope. And doing that, I'm doing that at Cardiff University, and some amazing lecturers so far that I have met. And at the end of it, I hope that if there are museums still existing in the world, I get a job with one of them. It's funny, and yet it's not.
The swede is definitely harder to carve than the turnip.
Okay, hear that first, guys. Turnips are easier to carve than swedes, which is probably why they carved turnips. Also because turnips are disgusting.
Don't hold back. What do you really think about turnips?
I don't like turnips. Brussels sprouts, however, guys, Brussels sprouts are so tasty. They are now. They never used to be, but I think they've changed. I know they changed. Genetic modification.
Bread. They didn't genetically modify them.
I bet some people have genetically modified them.
Possibly.
So I'm making mine look gorgeous. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. I should give him ears. No, I should just leave him alone. I will leave him. I'm just. So the carving part's the fun part, and I should have probably waited until you were ready to carve your swede before I started carving mine, because I'm done now. Only because I'm also not very clever.
Yes.
Well, not that. It's that I've never done this before, so I wanted something simple and basic that I could do that would make it look cute. So, he's still. Let me show you where he's up to. He's almost there. But what we might do is come back when this one is ready for carving too. See you shortly. So we're up to the carving point of the swede. And you were saying that, what were you saying about the skin of the swede?
The skin feels a bit softer to carve, but the flesh inside is harder to get out.
Right. So he's carving that. Oh, he's getting us an angry, spooky one. Also, if you do this like we've done on a clean cutting board, clean surface, clean hands, clean implements, you could actually use the horrendous insides of a turnip and a swede if you're one of these strange people that likes turnip and swedes. And, you know, you might as well put that in the same genre as chocos and freaking other things that are gross. You could make like a soup out of this, so it's not completely useless. And the same with pumpkins. Obviously, you could pull the seeds out and you could roast the seeds in the oven. Obviously, again, being careful to check how to do a roasting of pumpkin seeds. And you could make a pumpkin soup or a Sweden potato and turnip soup, because at least the potato tastes good. And
You're not selling this.
I'm not selling. Well, no, because people might want to, you know, do that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so we'll, as you can see, he started to do it. While he's doing that, it's the hardest. Oh, look, he got his nose out. Oh, got your nose. Anyway, yes, lockdown's getting to us. There's my little cutie patootie. He's like, "Arr, I can't see out of me left eye. Arr." Anyway, we'll be back in a short moment after a word from our sponsors, which we have none of, so that's a joke. I'm so funny. And I think we're almost done. Look at this little beauty. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my God, he's winking because there's different eye heights. So there we go. That's what the swede looks like. So I did do a quick test with the little wee turnip, and I had to actually make a cut and vent hole in the lid at the back. Because mine is quite small, when the tea light goes in, there isn't a lot of space between the flame and the lid, and it actually blew itself out. So I'm hoping with this second go of having like a little vent chimney that it will work. But I think for hubby's big cutie patootie swede, I think it's going to work out a lot better, because you can see that let me just get it out of this skull. You can see the height. I don't know if you can, but it's you've got a lot of space between where the tea candle is and where the lid's going to be. So I think there's going to be a lot more air circulating around, so you'll be able to do it. So there's our cute ones. I'm going to go and light them. I'll bring you back in a moment, and you can see what they look like with the light. Ooh, don't they look the cutest? There we go, guys. Here they are with their lids off. And just move them a bit closer so I can show you them. This is old school Zoom. And then tonight we'll pop the lids on. Ta-da. Let's see if they work with the lids on. Oh, look, you can see it glowing over the top. How cool is that? Okay, let's see if my little one works. Yeah, with its little vent hole. The place smells like turnip and swede. Okay, so that is definitely working. So if you've got a little one like this, definitely put some sort of vent on. There you go. I hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween. Remember, never leave lit candles unattended, and never leave them burning for long periods in a completely enclosed room. So make sure ventilation is appropriate. And there we go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our little wee carving video, the first one I've ever done. Which do you think's better? Mine, hubby's? I think hubby's actually is better, but I think mine has a weird, strange cuteness about it. They're both cute, but I am getting the smell of turnip. So I'm going to just open this one up. Ooh, look at that. The tiny bit of burning in there already. So definitely don't leave these unattended. I hope you have a lovely Halloween. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, stay protected, enjoy yourselves, give love to each other as safely as you can, probably through some sort of video conferencing call thing, which I won't say any brands of. And happy Halloween. Bye, everyone. Bye.